What are the unbelievable benefits with Amazon FBA sourcing agent? I'm Feng Chen, and I help people by giving marketing and business advices. So, if you are an e-commerce seller and you are selling on Amazon FBA, you may be curious about what is the benefit of working with a sourcing agent in China. You are in the right place. Because today in this video, I'm going to tell you what are the benefits that you can get by working with Amazon FBA sourcing agent in China. If you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe my YouTube channel and click the bell button to be notified. First of all, what is a sourcing agent for Amazon FBA? Actually, the sourcing agent is like a professional middleman. A middleman could be an individual or a company. They are actually standing between the buyers and the sellers. So let's say you want to find products in China, right? Then you gotta contact a lot of suppliers. Then the middleman, the sourcing agent, is gonna be doing the job for you because first of all, they got their resources. They know what they are doing, and they are acting on your behalf to negotiate the prices and other things with the suppliers in China. So, what are the benefits that you can get by working with Amazon FBA sourcing agent? The first one is time saving. Say this is your first time sourcing the products in China. You're gonna have a lot of uncertainties and questions. So something like you are trying to look for a certain product, right? But then you just don't know how to find them. And even though you could find it on platform like Alibaba.com, you're gonna spend a lot of time, talking to different suppliers, explaining to them what you are actually looking for. And then you gotta compare a lot of product samples from different suppliers all over China. This is the reason that a lot of new FBA sellers, they are spending a lot of time on, back and forth with different suppliers, checking different samples. It takes them like 6, 7, 8 months just to get the right product. But with a good sourcing agent, they actually know what you are looking for, right? And then you only need to talk to them once, get them to understand you once. They're gonna do the job for you. So this is one of the benefits using FBA sourcing agent is that it saves your time. The second benefit is expertise. So let's say you are new to the sourcing in China. You're gonna have a lot of obstacles, right? Am I finding the right people? Am I explaining to the suppliers well? Do they actually understand my need, right? And then how can I make sure that the sample is what I'm looking for? And even the sample is gonna be right. How can I make sure the shipment is gonna be okay? You're gonna have a lot of problems if you are new to the sourcing in China. So because of this reason, the sourcing agent, they have the expertise and experiences to handle different situations. And this is why a lot of people, they want to save time and avoid mistakes. They just go to the sourcing agent and do everything for them. Which come to the next benefit, the peace of mind. So let's say you are in North America. You have a lot back and forth with the suppliers. You also get the time zone differences. Every time you want to get a quick and short response, but you gotta wait 1 day for that. This is not efficient, and to my experience, is actually make you, worried, all the time. I just don't like that feeling. So, to me, if I go to a sourcing agent and the sourcing agent can handle quick answers or responses for me. So if you have a sourcing agent who is handling, a lot of back and forth for you with the suppliers, with a lot of different suppliers. Because if you are a seller, in say North America, you're gonna have some time zone differences. Even though you want to get a quick and short response from the suppliers, sometimes you gotta wait for a day just to get a yes or no answer. To me, I'm gonna be having worries a lot. And with a sourcing agent that could help me to handle the conversation in real time, I'm gonna have a better peace of mind, and I'm gonna sleep better. And the next one is explore new opportunities. So what is that? So let's say if you are sourcing from China, and then the only ways for you to look for the suppliers is Alibaba.com or trade shows. You are missing out a lot of potential products and suppliers, because the Alibaba.com and trade shows is only a very small percentage of the total suppliers in China. A lot of good suppliers, good manufacturers, they have been doing lots of OEM and for many years, and they don't even use Alibaba. So you get my point. But with a sourcing agent who really know the areas of the manufacturing, they could help you to find potential suppliers or even the products that you could never think of. This way, you're gonna be ahead of different your competitors, because if your competitors are doing their research or finding on platforms like Alibaba.com, and then you have the other options to look for better products, better suppliers, it's gonna be your competitive advantage. So with this advantage, you will probably get better products, better suppliers, or even in lower price. And this competitive advantage is gonna help you to succeed long term in the Amazon business. Avoid counterfeit products. What does that mean? So when you are trying to source a product from manufacturers or suppliers, you want to make sure they own the designs or pattern, the IP. Otherwise, it's gonna be a big trouble. So sometimes if you are doing this by yourself, it's gonna be a lot of work. But then, an experienced sourcing agent, they know step by step how to filter out the counterfeit products and help you to reduce the risk. So we now know the benefit of using an FBA sourcing agent. So what is their role and responsibilities? First, they help you to find the right product. This is very important. You don't want to show your sourcing agent your ideas of the product, and then after a lot of back and forth with them, at the end, they're getting you the wrong product. You know what I'm saying? Because if you are a sourcing agent, you got to, be on the same page with your customers. So there's gonna be, you need smooth communication. And then the sourcing agent got to have the experience and then to understand your actual requirements of the product. They have to be on the same page as you. The second one is they help you to negotiate price with supplier. A sourcing agent without the ability to negotiate a good price, they are not gonna be a good sourcing agent, to be honest. Because they gotta have their techniques or ways or resources to do that for you. Why I'm going for a sourcing agent is because, first of all, I can save time, and second, I might get a better deal if this is done by a sourcing agent, right? So let's say a sourcing agent, they might have 100 customers in the world. With helping these 100 customers, they are able to combine their orders, their volume, to get a better deal from suppliers or logistic company, the next responsibility is that they help you to arrange for shipping. There's gonna be some different stage of shipping during the sourcing process. First one, of course, is that you get a sample. When you're trying to get a sample from a supplier, right? They gotta send you one product sample to your destination, say to your sourcing agent, and then the sourcing agent checks everything for you. They might compare 10 different suppliers for you, and then they're gonna select the best 3 out of the 10. Then the second shipping is that they're gonna ship those 3 to you internationally. So let's say out of the 3 items, you pick the best one. Then what's next? At this stage, you have to ship your product to a photo guy or people or company doing the videos for your product listing, correct? Because you don't want you to wait until your batch or your big orders to finished, then you do the photos. This is gonna be too late. So at this point, you're gonna ask your suppliers, right, to send the product to your photo guy, or you're gonna do it by yourself. So this is the other shipping arrangement. Of course, if you have a lot of quality issues or design issues about the products you are sourcing, it's gonna be much more complicated. It's gonna be more steps of back and forth shipping. Let's say everything is okay. You only need to see the product once, luckily, right? Then what is next? The shipping is gonna be your very first test order. So let's say this is your new product listing, right? You don't know it's gonna sell or not. You're testing it. You're testing the new launch. So you're not gonna, be doing a lot of volume at this stage. You're gonna have some small orders, right? Then once the first batch is doing well, you're gonna send the other batch immediately, right? Just to keep your product listing on top. You don't want to lose the rank. And then it's gonna be some fast pace of air shipping, right? And then once you get the momentum, you know your expected sales. You're gonna have maybe a larger batch, probably doing sea transport. So you see, it's gonna be a lot of shipping, and you want someone to handle the shipping for you if you are not working with a trust logistic company yourself. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of shippings. You gotta be worried, for your product listing, new product listing. So you don't want any part of it to be mistaken. You don't want any errors of it. So if you are very new, I suggest that you get a trust sourcing agent, right? Then probably they can help you to handle it. And then once you have learned the complicated shipping process, and then you can find the logistic company on your own. This is my opinion. And then the next responsibility is that they help you make sure the quality is on point. At the very beginning of the product launch, right, this is going to be a lot of samples, first orders, and then from once your sales start climbing up, you're going to have larger orders, right? And especially for those larger orders, you need someone to got your back. You want to have someone who is trustworthy to help you to check the qualities, right? Because to be honest, if there's any quality issues in your big batch, even though a one-time mistake is gonna kill your Amazon journey. So this is one of the responsibility of the sourcing agent. They could help you to do the quality check. So a sourcing agent they actually help you to handle most of the thing from the start to finish, right? I mean, it's gonna cost you some money, because they are doing the work for you. But to me, if you want to save the time, you definitely need, especially when you are new sellers, right? There's uh, a lot of things that you have never think of, and you really want someone to guide you. Like you can find a sourcing agent and then have them to show you how that works. Once you get the momentum, right, then just do it yourself. So, I mean, there's no right or wrong whether to get a sourcing agent or not. If you are experienced in the Amazon business already, and probably you are doing the import and export business or sourcing business, for many years, then then in this situation, you could just do it by yourself, right? Because you may know better than a sourcing agent. So before we end this video, I would like to hear your comment. Comment below and share your experience. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.